Good morning, good day, good evening. How are you doing? I know it's been ages. Some of you have not seen me this week. I've been a crazy week, but the best thing is to try to show up. No matter what happens, show up. Even it might be a free day, but show up. Sometimes just show up. So, guys, how are you doing? Yeah, the question is that what happens after weight loss? What happens? You see, I'll tell you. It's very hard to lose 10 kg, 15 kg, 20 kg after picking up so many years, And gaining weight, we know all of us, is very, very easy. But for some people, it might be one of the hardest things to do to gain weight. But for some people, when losing weight, after they lose weight, the question is that what happens after that? That's where now we need to think now. Look, weight loss is a strategy, okay? I've seen people losing a lot of weight in a short space of time, but after that, there's other complications. So I'm not saying it's a wrong way to lose weight, but you need to have a strategy. Some people, they lose weight and they get stuck. Look, I want to show you something that keep on happening here. The buildings that you see, they get to be built around the world, whatever. They don't just to dig foundation and they get to be built, they fill up the furnitures, they fill up everything. After being filled with all the furnitures, all the structures, they happen to have a plan. How are they going to maintain? How they are going to do things? What kind of a workout is going to be involved? I see a lot of people getting stuck on that position. They continue doing the same thing, or they continue eating the same diet. Once you lose weight, there are some things you need to bring back to yourself, to your body. You need to bring them back. Nutrition. Sometimes some people I know they've lost weight not because of whatever, but sometimes they lose weight very quickly. At the same time, they don't realize that just losing weight, it also can cause to malnutrition deficiency. Especially if you are not supplementing, you're just taking, all the diet sources come on, on internet or somebody have recommended. Does it suit you? Whatever. So the challenge I see a lot of time is the strategy of maintaining the weight or maintaining the routine or maintaining the exercise. That's where now you need to be clear about the plan. And I suggest when you meet any trainer or when you work out with a trainer, when you mention the weight loss, just look at the plan. If the plan is just only to lose weight, how are you going to maintain that weight? That's the most important thing I'm looking at after you finish. Because everybody can start and lose that 3 kg, 4 kg. But the process that I see a lot of people, they struggling is that what happens after you lose it? You're going to gain it back. I see a lot of people gaining back. After 3 months, we see people starting to gain weight back. Consistent is something that you need to have a plan. Do you have a plan that if you're going to eat, you're not going to gain back that weight? That's the thing. What kind of a training? Do you need to do resistance training or do you still need to do cardio? We need to have those plans in place. It's not just only about losing weight or just only eating the diet. Do you still going to stay between 1,200 or 1,500 or 1,000 calories macros that you design? It's very, very important. Some people, they still sticking on that 1,000 calories and they create problems in their bodies, which they will never see it immediately. In the long run, they start having complications, but they forgot they were sticking between 1,000 calories, 1,200 calories. We know that for a fact. It's not me. Scientifically, it's been proven. Women, in order for their hormones, or for men, in order for their body, the hormones to function properly, most of the time 1,200, 1,500. Unless you have a medical condition, it can be appropriate for you to continue with those kind of diets, keep on going with it. For men, we know that most of the time 1,800 is the calorie that every man should be mostly likely to maintain or to do. Unless if you want to drop the weight, 1,200, 1,500 calories, it might be especially for men. So you see from 1,800, I've become to 1,500. It's like 300 calories roughly, but mostly 2,000 calories. We know that men, they should be maintaining that pace. So the thing is that's what I say, you need to have a plan. When you do these things, it's not just only losing weight. What happens after is very important. How many calories are you going to maintain? Day in, day out. How many times of the workout? Is he going to keep the same thing? We need to ask you those questions because we see a lot of time people after they lose weight, they maintain the same thing. Some of them, they damage their cells, they are damaged so many things. We need to think of those strategies. Do you have it in place? So I hope these videos have helped you with those questions. If you've been having maybe thoughts of how can you do things better, this video, the information I share within this short space of time can help you, can teach you some things. If you don't know how, say go and redraw on the drawing board, speak with your coach, speak with your trainer, tell him that, can you review my strategy? I want to see after I losing my weight, what you have in place for me. What are you going to make me keep the same calories? Are you going to make me keep the same supplements? What happens? Let's have that plan structured, well planned in place, because if not, you might, because your body cannot, no way it will stay on 1,200 for months and months and months. Sometimes you need to balance your hormones. Sometimes you need to balance all your immune system. Sometimes you need to balance the nutrients. So it's very, very important that you put all the nutrients in time as well and rehabilitate your body, because after that body shock, you lost it, your body needs to reconstruct itself. It needs a certain amount of calories, it needs a certain amount of calories as well, or supplements, or whatever it might be. So guys, I hope this video have hit home and you got a lot of tons of information when coming to what happened after you lose the weight. It's very, very important to have a strategic plan. As much as I was telling you, all these buildings you see around the world, they're getting to be built. It might be your house. After you build it, I'm definitely sure you have a budget that you have put on the side for small painting every 3 months or 6 months. You have a small amount of money that you're going to put to clean your window and so on, or you're going to do it yourself. So think of your body that way, that you need to make sure that you're going to maintain it once you lost weight. I hope this video have hit home, guys. Please share it on your wall. Share with somebody who's been training for quite a long time. They don't know what are they doing, or maybe they don't know the programs is not to work. I'm definitely sure this video can be more informative. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend ahead of you, and you take care. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.